We're talking about that person who's been on your mind. You know the one that popped into your head as soon as I said that. It looks like you are being asked to face a truth about your connection with this person and why they feel like home to you.
The overall energy for this reading is the Judgment reversed and the Six of Cups.
When we see the Judgment reversed, we likely need to open our eyes in order to see things more clearly. In a romantic relationship, this could mean that there may be denial about something and about the connection. In particular, we may be in denial about why this person feels like home to us. Sometimes we react to someone and the emotions that are invoked within us says more about our past than it really does say at all anything about the person or the relationship. You see, with the Six of Cups, there's a certain nostalgia that this person is invoking in us. They just feel like childhood, like our distant past. And it may even feel like you possibly knew them in another life. Regardless, this connection is very, very strong because this person just feels like home. However, when these emotions arise, Spirit is asking us to be brave enough to ask ourselves truly, what was home like for us? Was it loving, calm, and supportive, or did it feel a bit like a battlefield? If it was more like a battlefield, then it would just benefit us to go into this connection with our eyes wide open to our own inner truth if we hope for this connection to be successful.
You see, I think that the masculine energy in this connection is showing up as the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a very intuitive, high emotional IQ, masculine energy.
This person may be an artist, a writer, a healer, spiritualist, or even a musician by trade. This person knows when and how to show care and love, but also knows when to draw upon the intellect. The archetype of the King of Cups is the very generous benefactor. However, I think the masculine energy is feeling the intensity of this connection.
And it's making them a bit hesitant. They're holding back from expressing how they truly feel for some reason. You see, when we see the Two of Swords, this is a bit like being trapped in a state of inaction.
They know that they should choose a path, either to head towards this person or to just walk away. But they are just trapped in analysis paralysis. I think this is coming from a place where maybe they had experienced a lot of disruption or sudden change in childhood or a prior relationship. Because this person,
they're in the energy of just fearing major change. They don't like their world to be disrupted. When we see death reverse, the person is avoiding a major transformation that will require an ego death.
this means the falling away of an old self, so that a new version of you can be welcomed in by being transformed by something or someone new. So even though this masculine has just so much love in his heart, as represented in King of Cups, he's hesitant because he fears change in general.
And right now, I think they understand that they're just simply at a crossroads. They could choose to come forward and express their passion for their person and for this connection, or they could simply continue to go it alone. And I think they're trying to desperately figure out how to balance what they know to be spiritually and emotionally true with their tendency to just overthink. They want to listen to their heart, and they know that this connection could be a real game changer in their life. The figure in the Two of Wands literally has a globe in his hand, the world in the palm of his hand. This person is not sure how to proceed, though, and they're just playing out different scenarios in their head.
But this masculine energy absolutely sees the feminine energy in this connection as their person.
We have the feminine energy showing up as the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups to the King of Cups, a true pair. So lots of water sign energy here. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces could be important to this connection, but doesn't have to be. More important than that, the feminine energy in this connection is a nurturer, highly empathetic and intuitive. Perhaps she's even a diviner. You see, in this card, we have the Queen peering into her cup, reading the tea leaves, trying to get a feel for what's coming next. But then we have both the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. This is a fiercely independent feminine energy.
She's financially independent. She makes her own abundance and she takes impeccable care of herself and her home. She also has a lot of emotional independence too. She doesn't look to the external world for her joy. She doesn't need stuff, she doesn't need money, and that's why it flows so easily to her. And she doesn't need a relationship to make her happy. And that's why this masculine energy is so drawn to her. She just seems like the ideal woman to him. And I think he may have her on a bit of a pedestal.
Because the masculine energy in this connection is all up in his head, terrified to say the wrong thing or make the wrong move. The Nine of Swords is the energy of overthinking, of waking up at 3 a.m. because he can't get her off from his mind and he doesn't know why. He feels anxious about expressing his true feelings. And I think that is what is creating this need to review where these emotions are coming from.
Just because the feminine energy seems to be in her most powerful energy, it doesn't mean that she's going to react to him negatively or criticize or judge him. Maybe he's experienced that before. She's just living her best life, though. However, similarly for the feminine energy, I think she's being asked to question why she gets overwhelmed sometimes when a truly caring benefactor of a masculine energy is interested in her. I feel like for the feminine, she's struggling with a worthiness wound of some kind. She strives for the appearance of complete self-sufficiency, but that's actually a defense mechanism because she's learned that she can only rely on herself. So when a masculine energy approaches as loving and supportive, she's automatically cautious and even a bit suspicious. She struggles to believe that someone would just want to love her unconditionally. Both of these energies in this connection seem to be reacting to one another from a wounded place, using the coping mechanisms that they've learned from their childhoods or just prior relationships, instead of living in the present moment. And it kind of seems like the universe is bringing them together so that they can both learn how to heal these old wounds. And right now, Spirit is putting particular pressure on the masculine energy to reach out and get this connection moving.
Because I don't think the masculine energy can hold back much longer. In the upcoming energy, we have the Knight of Cups, followed by the Ace of Cups. Man, the Knight is all about delivering an emotional love message. Like the text is actually being written. The phone is about to be picked up. The knock on the door is about to sound. And this message is one of just pure adoration. With the Ace of Cups, a seed of love has been planted, is ready to grow and bloom. And as you can see, it's likely going to spill over with love. And this partnership can actually be truly successful with the Six of Wands. This is a card of victory and beauty and balance. Also, it is a connection where both partners can potentially feel really seen, perhaps for the first time. Also, I don't think it's going to take any effort at all to ignite the passion here with the Ace of Wands. We are ready to let this relationship just take off.
However, for the advice, I think we've got just a bit of a warning.
With the Sun reversed and the Seven of Cups reversed, I think this is a warning particularly to the feminine energy.
She's being instructed not to delay her own happiness by immediately getting overwhelmed by this love message from this masculine. Instead, strive to understand what within yourself is causing that reaction. so that you can see the beautiful possibilities that this situation has. It's going to allow you to open yourself up to the possibility that you actually do deserve to receive this pure joy and happiness.
For the masculine energy, I feel like we have the advice to not allow past difficult experiences to dictate the pace of this present relationship.
Again, the masculine needs to look internally at what creates this anxiety and simply stay curious about it. The Page of Pentacles to me can represent something as simple as mindfulness. In fact, I think Spirit is simply asking the masculine to stay curious in this relationship and allow the pace of it to reveal itself to you. It's okay to reach out and express your feelings, but it's also okay to take things a bit slow. There are times for action and times for flow. So nothing is going to be taken from you that is meant for you. So don't be scared of those slower movements. Well, that's what I have for you today. But if you're interested in hearing what this person might say to you next, you may want to stick around for this Pick a Card Messages from Your Person reading. But thank you so much for being here today, and I'll see you next time.